Welcome back to the Culinary Hotline. Bling! See, I immediately do it to catch you off guard, and I hope that that woke you up just a little bit. It is Wednesday, and you know that we get into it. Delicious, feel-good recipes are coming your way. And today we have chef and cookbook author that we got to know just a little bit more. Aidsn Plienaar is still in the building, and he's in the kitchen in particular, here to cook some delicious recipes from his cookbook, Mexico in Mzansi. Now, of course, if you have any culinary conundrums or questions, please join us in discussions and send that voice note on 0634088863. Aiden, it's already cooking away. Onions always smell great. Where do we begin with a Mexican chakalaka?
Mexican chakalaka, yeah. So, of course, having a Mexican book with a South African twist or other way around, it won't be that unless we have a chakalaka.
Of course.
Okay. So, a couple of ingredients. Very, very simple. We start with onions, of course, with lots of butter. Okay?
I like this. We're not afraid of butter here.
Yeah, butter, oil. We're just going to sweat that a little bit until it's a little bit colored, and then we're going to go in with the peppers.
Do you want to swap?
Do you want
Do you want to put me to work? I'll pass you. I'll be your sous chef.
Sure, no
Allow
problem.
me today. Okay, what did you ask for?
Okay, we're going to go with the peppers.
The peppers.
I'm leaving out, you can put that straight in. We're going to leave the garlic for a little bit later.
Oh, why?
Just to prevent it from burning.
Okay.
It's not very hot, so it won't, but just in case.
I love that.
So,
what is the Mexican part of this? We'll probably get to it a bit later.
Yes,
but carrots are definitely South African.
Yes, that's definitely South African. So we got a curry spice, like Cape Malane flavor over there. Some chili powder.
Oh, lovely.
And then the Mexican twist here is the chipotle chili.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of smokiness. And then, of course, black beans, where in traditional chakalaka, I believe they use navy beans, which is like a little white one. Yeah, that kind of bean.
Yes.
So we're going to swap it out for
I like
black
it.
beans. Yeah.
Protein is always a great idea.
Of course, yeah.
Oh, that smells incredible. So now, Aiden, I'm seeing you using 2 different spices.
Yes.
How do we sort of temper the heat? Because it's supposed to be very spicy.
Well, that's it. You can control it. So you must remember with cooking, you can always add, you can never take out. Okay. So what we're going to do, we'll put in a teaspoon, we'll taste.
I get you.
Rather than putting everything in at once, because everybody's spice level is a bit different.
Of course, and we got to build up that tolerance slowly but surely.
Exactly.
Right, peppers, onions in. Where do we go next?
We're going to go in with the garlic.
Okay, now's a good time.
Now's the garlic, yeah.
And you know what? My rule is that you can never have too much garlic. Like, the more the better.
I like garlic.
Yeah.
It does add amazing flavor to anything, really.
Yeah.
All right. And then once this is kind of simmering for about 30 seconds, whatever, then we put in the spices.
Okay.
Because we need to cook out that spice a bit. So we cook it into the oil, give it a mix, because we want to release that oils and the flavors and the aromas of the actual spices.
Lovely.
So we can go in with maybe like a teaspoon for now.
Okay.
Of the curry powder. Yeah.
Curry powder. Wait, like a heaped teaspoon?
That's
or
perfect, yeah.
Okay. Lovely.
Okay, then we just give it a mix.
What would you have this with? Yeah. Would you serve it with a braai? Because to me, chakalaka and braai is synonymous.
Yes, it can definitely be a side dish. I've actually seen people put it in an omelette. Yeah, for like a vegetarian. Yeah, so for like a vegetarian kind of alternative to.
Oh my goodness! Why have I never tried that before?
Listen, I didn't even think about it.
Yeah. Oh, delicious.
They sent me a video and they put it in an omelette. And I was like, so clever.
Exactly. Yeah. Packed with flavor, absolutely delicious.
Sure.
Okay, and then this one.
Yeah, maybe like a half a teaspoon.
What do you say?
Just a half a teaspoon. There we go.
Is that
perfect.
Enough?
Yeah. Remember, we can always just add.
You can always add, not take away.
Exactly.
And when you say you should taste along the way, at what points do you taste as you're making the chakalaka in particular?
Well, if you're not scared of tasting raw veg or semi-raw veg, you can taste it
even now. Okay.
Yeah. I've got a very good idea, obviously, so I'm not gonna give
no,
it
you're the
a taste.
professional. We love to see
it.
Okay,
and now we can go in with the carrots.
Okay.
We gotta cook the carrots out a bit. The beans is gonna go in last.
Is it because they're already cooked?
Yes, exactly. You don't want them to turn to mush.
Yeah.
So that will go right at the end, and then we'll garnish with coriander.
I love this. Yeah. What is your favorite recipe from your book? Do you have one?
Yes, I do. And I get this question quite often.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of fish. So I do like a fish ceviche.
Okay.
So it's basically a whitefish, hake or cod or whatever, and you basically cook it in lemon juice or lime juice. Then we make like a little salsa, like tomato, onion, coriander, and then we actually put in mango.
Oh,
Yeah.
that combination sounds incredible.
Yeah. Mango or pineapple, whatever is in season. Obviously, mango's in season now.
Yeah.
So it's actually quite special.
And then you would serve it with what? Or is that the meal?
With corn chips.
With corn chips.
It's like a chip and dip, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just cook this down for a little bit.
Okay,
and
so
then,
what's the next? We're going with tomato next,
yes,
right?
we're going to go with tomatoes right in. Oh, the smell is just unbelievable.
It
I love
smells
that.
incredible so far.
That curry flavor.
Too good. Would this be the point that you kind of figure out if you need more curry spice or not?
A little bit later.
A little bit later.
We're still going to add the chipotle, which is
yeah.
smoked chili. And that also
that
obviously
smells
has a bit of spice to it.
Okay.
And
the smokiness is very apparent.
yes, so a chipotle chili is actually a jalapeno that's been smoked.
I didn't know that.
So the name just changes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we can pop that in.
Okay, all of it, right?
Maybe half.
A little bit.
Okay, there we go. Perfect. Just give that a stir. I'll just keep on moving it. This is a beautiful non-stick pan, by the way.
Yes.
So it won't stick.
Shout out to our kitchen team.
Yeah. And then we basically will just have the simmer until it's cooked.
Yeah.
And then we'll add in the beans later.
I love that. Yeah. Okay, so for the sake of TV, let's chuck the beans in now and just allow it to cook.
Okay, you can put it in half for now. There we go.
When do we season?
We'll season now.
Now,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Generous or?
Yeah, generous, go for it. Yeah.
Salt.
And it's molten salt, so it's beautiful.
Oh, yes, I love.
There
Bit of pepper.
Perfect. You see the colors, it's the orange, reds,
I love
blacks.
it. Let me tell you, Raul would be so proud of us because he always says, eat the rainbow, and this is exactly that.
There we go.
I love it. So the dania doesn't cook. We just garnish with it on the top.
We can put in throughout.
Yeah.
But just for the sake of people that doesn't like coriander that much, we'll just put a little bit of we can just put it on top a little bit.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
That will also add some vibrancy and some beauty.
Some extra
to
color.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, I
sure.
love.
So yeah, we'll just cook this. You can put a lid on if you want, and that's it.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing stopping us from tasting it right now because all of these are pretty cooked. So let's see if we did a good job so far.
How's your seasoning?
Ooh. Ooh, spicy, but great. I love it.
Yeah, it's there. It's definitely there.
Oh, I love that. Well done.
Thank you very much.
I'm not going to take any credit. No, I did nothing.